Hey y'all, let me go ahead and put the link in the chat so we can talk about what we just saw. Y'all hit the like button. Don't just come in and sit down. Hit the like button, okay? Please, please, please. Let me drop our link so we can be talking and stuff. Because listen, it was some more stuff in this one that I forgot about. It was some more stuff I forgot about. So I think it's good that we went back over the series, even for those of us who seen it, because I caught on to some stuff that I didn't catch before. Hey, Maybelline, what's going on? Yeah. So, one, y'all, I know those of y'all who didn't see it before, I know y'all was shocked when y'all saw who Keyshawn was letting beat her up. Because it was too much. Too much. Let me see these comments. What you say? Demi say the character development is so good. Yes, that was the part that shocked me. I did not expect them to do so well developing these characters, giving us these layers and seeing how stuff really just developed and played out. I enjoyed it. Wow. Exactly. It's like when you look at it, it's almost like you ain't seen it before. Mina Ruth, you say you wasn't surprised. I was surprised. I told y'all, like, I almost did not watch that show at all. I almost missed everything when it came to that show. I literally judged the book by its cover, overlooked it, was like, whatever, and messed around and saw a clip and gave it a chance, and I'm glad I did. Because it actually, like real life, real talk, it's almost like the whole strip club part of it was just like a backdrop for the real story. And we got to see a lot of elements in that story, a whole lot. Hey, Easy Breezy, how you doing, love? Spiller made it up in here. That's my sis. Who else? Lady C. So everybody from over that was in the Zoom, y'all done made it up in here. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Hey, Christian.
Hey, can you hear this background noise?
No, I can't hear nothing.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But it was a trip. BJ did say JC had her dancing. Girl, JC be in there jamming.
Yes,
You
DJ
can't wait.
JC.
You know what? As soon as you had that baby, I told you to get them little tiny bottles of liquor from the liquor store and just have them in your bag when you bring your bag to the hospital, because you know they ain't gonna let nobody bring you nothing. What you say? Sis say Keyshawn should have been kicking his butt. I was like, really? Girl, that's what I said when I first seen it. I said, wait a minute. She got Opie Taylor beating her behind. How is this possible? Queen Mermaid said, I got addicted to the show as soon as it came out and never missed. I missed all of it, girl. I ain't gonna lie. Mina Ruth said, yeah, I love the show for its realness. Me too. But I really did miss it. I really did miss out at first. Yeah, remember she came in there with the black eye and stuff, and Clifford told her that's your money that you letting him mess up. Hey, Misha. And Marv, what you say? He is still hitting her too. Autumn gave her the pink pistol. What she did was she let her know it's in this locker, and she gave her the combination. And remember that, because it's gonna come up later, Marva. I ain't gonna tell you what happened, but it's gonna come up. Mm-hmm. Girl, Lord, Demi say it's like God and Light, but it's down in the Delta. Yes, this thing was
Yes.
a soap opera. Okay, so now what? Okay, season the fifth episode, episode 5. Okay, if you gotta call it, what would you say? Like, what you think made that episode?
In episode 5,
Yeah,
it would be, isn't that, because I get confused. I just be watching stuff and running along. Is that what Uncle Clip, what Murder went to go see the grandmama?
I think that was in 5. I think that was in 5. After a while, they started running together a little bit. I
That's
can.
what,
You say that's what made it for you. What made it for
that's what
me?
did it for me.
Okay. What made it for me was that jailhouse scene was seeing how full of crap Patrice was up in there with that fake preaching and talking about the Holy Spirit is like an orgasm and better than a man or a vibrate. Like, you nasty, filthy, dirty, low down gutter butt barnacle of a heifer. Like, why would you? Why? And those heifers had to be. They had to be like the low down of the most low down to be sitting up there listening to that and taking it serious. I was not.
Yes.
Lady C Red say the jailhouse scenes, and girl, I was not ready for that big lady to say she was cheating on her husband with his mama.
With the mama though, that's what took the cake for me. I said, "Oh Lord, wait a minute."
And
It
I'm
did.
one of
It
the
did the
first
most,
people to
but
be like, yeah, girl, with the mama.
hmm but it humbled
Oh,
Mercedes real quickly.
yeah. I get humble her, but she still told her you dead to me. And I'm sorry, I love it. It is what it is.
I did.
She stole that girl money.
No, I'm saying being in jail humbled Mercedes. When she got
It
out, she
did.
realized like,
Yep. Stop being a butthole. Ain't nothing good
hmm
gonna come out of that. Demi say I love how they humanized Lil Murder and Uncle Clifford's love story. They took away the taboo factor. They did. They did. And
hmm
it was so cute seeing how Clifford was laying up, on the bed, grinning like a little schoolgirl because Lil Murder was
yes,
texting him. I was like, oh my God, is this really what it is? It was just like, it made it more real. It really
it
made it more
did.
real. Mm-hmm.
And it
But
showed that southern respect that you have when you go to meet a parent.
yes, he was very respectful. Even though that grandmama she a little my granny ain't act like that. My granny was on the motherboard. I didn't have one of them granny.
And when she said, no, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, girl, just talk.
I tripped when she said they pushed the hose to the end of the universe. I said, oh, Lord.
I'm like, that the end of the universe?
The end of it. I saw them.
Oh my God. But when you think about it though, that's some real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's some real crap to watch, because that's reality. Like
It
sometimes
is.
people try to push you in the worst situation, and the situation they try to push you into can turn out to be your biggest blessing.
Right.
It can turn out to be your biggest blessing. So, like they say, put them down there by the water. Everybody else burned up; they were still there. Marvin say what
Mm-hmm.
also humbled Mercedes is how Autumn supported her, even though she was so mean to her. You got that right. And
Yep.
you know what else humbled her? Was Patrice stealing her goddamn money. Lord Angela started talking about smoke weed every day.
Every day, Angie, I'm telling you.
I ain't
She said
study
it don't
y'all.
help you see, but it help you feel better.
No, that grandmama was crazy talking about I heard weed help you see this. She say it don't. Girl, I got so weak. I guess she said, shoot, I'm sitting up here smoking, ain't nothing went on. Hey Tina. That thing was too funny. Kristen done dropped. Let me put her back.
My bad, my
Girl, you
bad.
dropped that.
Let me put this
But
hair
when I
up
say
too,
that
honey.
thing was funny, Loretta Devine had me hollering.
Yes, I
Hey,
loves me Loretta Devine.
that lady is crazy. And then she gonna try to squat down like she was on here to split. Girl, you ain't finna do no split. What you thinking about? That'd be like my behind trying to do a split. That ain't never finna happen. Girl,
Now
we talking about actually all of them, everything from 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because we watched episode 5 and 6 tonight. But what was that, Sunday, I think? No, it wasn't Sunday. What day was it we watched 3 and 4? I want to say Monday. I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I missed it when y'all watched 3 and 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hey, boom.
but
Listen, that
she was
thing
in there.
was sickening.
Well, she was in there, Sinitra, cooking them neck bones. Though, how you in there cooking some neck bones and you blind? I know blind people's other senses get stronger, but that threw me though.
And listen, and the fact that Clifford ain't even flinch when she said it, which lets you further know Ernestine been up in there cooking blind and all.
Man, and I'll still get it.
Yes. And he didn't even flinch. He was just like, I ain't got no appetite. He ain't say I ain't finna eat your food and you cook while you was blind.
Mm-mm. He's still eating granny food, honey, like it ain't nothing.
Okay, my let you ain't never watched it. Girl, this is off the chain. Loretta played that part, but she scared me. I had friends who had mamas and grandmamas like that. And I used to
Hmm.
be kind of envious, like, dang, how come I had to get the church ladies? Like, I didn't get the fun grandmama. This lady
Period.
was off the chain.
I
I,
ain't get the fun grandmamas neither, but I got the fun aunties that are just like her.
I didn't even get one of them.
Oh man.
All my aunties on both sides, honey, they came with, holy water included, prayer cloth included. I didn't get the cool one. Alita said Loretta can play so many roles. She's awesome. She is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, cooking while blind, girl. Talking about get some of them neck bones. And I'm mad because I wish I had some neck
Oof.
bones and green beans and some bread and some rice and some Kool-Aid.
For the
All
neck
that.
bones and sauerkraut.
Okay. And there go my baby brother. Hey, sugar.
Hey, good boy.
Hey y'all.
What is going on? Wait, no, let
Nothing
me shut
much.
up. You got to say your line. How you walk in the room, good boy?
What's good?
What's good?
What's good?
Okay. Listen, we sit up here laughing about Uncle Cliff or grandmama sitting up there cooking and she blind.
Oh yeah, she played that role.
Did she not?
Loretta Devine, Houston's own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, Loretta killed me when Clifford was like, it's time for you to get on your knees and ask your God for a favor. Loretta said, God don't want no blowjob from me.
Mm-mm.
I got so weak. I'm like, oh my God, this lady is wilding.
Yes. What she said, I still got my teeth. He don't want that.
Mm.
Oh,
Was y'all able to see who was beating up on the Mississippi?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
And that's what we
no,
was watching was the fact that you got Opie Taylor, he up there with blonde curled
child,
ringlets in
please.
his hair. And that's who you got whooping your teeth. You gotta be out your mind.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But got one of the Black
Child,
Sheep boys beating on her.
yes,
Basically.
basically.
Mm-mm.
How you get beat
Mm-mm.
up by Justin Timberlake?
Child.
I don't understand. I was thrown off. And
Hey
then
Miss
him,
Sharon. Hey BJ Des.
okay. That
Yeah,
thing threw me off.
hey Angie. It threw me off too, but I kind of figured that they was gonna do something like that because the baby was kind of light
Yeah, yeah. You can kind
Mm-hmm.
of see
That's
it
true.
coming a little
when
bit.
they did have a baby because sometimes hey JC because sometimes they had a doll because
Mm-hmm.
they was moving it too easy.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why I commented and said, I hate a smart, dumb person. You sitting here telling Lil Murder how to get his deal and promote his business and get him some money. If you know all of this, then why you letting, like she said, white chocolate beat on you? I'm not understanding.
I don't think the girl who playing Mississippi is not doing a good job to me. She can
Hmm.
go.
Really?
Yeah, she can go. She just is not giving it to me
What's
acting
your what's
wise.
your what's your critique of her? Is it
She's just not
is
giving
it the
me
character that you don't like or her acting?
her acting. She not
Oh,
really giving me streetwise. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
It's not coming across.
what is it that she not supposed to be streetwise? Like she a little
No,
dumb
she
girl
she
that ain't
she
supposed to
supposed to
be
be
there?
streetwise. She supposed to be streetwise. You can tell by the way she talking a little murder that she supposed to have a little street to her. But I'm not. I'm just not getting it.
Right, it's like it contradicts itself. You can't be hood and then I'm sorry.
What
Yeah.
child? What you sorry for?
It's just not coming across to me.
It's not. It don't
Hmm.
connect.
Get
Yeah,
rid of them. Get
it's
rid of
something.
them.
It is a certain kind of disconnect. I'm interested to see how they gonna bring her into this next season because of
But
how she ended things. And I know I can't
Mm,
say too much. Hey, Miss
I
Bernice,
want her to
mm,
go. I want her to go.
mm. I
the
don't
way
even want her
she
to come back.
ended that, the
Yeah, I
way she
want.
it,
Oh,
man,
baby, the
look.
way she ended it, I'm done with her forever.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
ain't
will hire
texting
her.
her? What up,
But
V Power?
but you know what? What was my part? What stood out to me was when Pop Tart asked Haley Autumn Night. When Pop Tart asked Autumn Night, what would you do if somebody stole your money? And she looked that bitch dead in her eye and said, "Kill him,
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
kill
That part
him."
there.
I don't blame her. But now I'm gonna tell you this what really get me, right? Lord, Miss Bernice said a secret agent. A leader say Mississippi giving me Bring It On the movie
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, yeah,
He
she
does
does.
Mm-hmm.
seem like she's a cheerleader for the Clovers.
Yeah.
Now that I think that's about right. That's about right. I can't even front the leader. You on point with that one. Cause you boy, you right too. It don't translate. It's a disconnect there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like after she finished dancing that set and she supposed to be, so happy she got through it and didn't mess up or whatever. How she looked up like a little kid after, saying her Easter speech. Like, did I get it right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
girl,
This
it was a lot. It was a lot. But I'm gonna tell you what really blew me with that Opie Taylor scene. What blew me with the Opie Taylor scene was him talking about you could quit dancing because I'm working at a garage. How the hell you gonna compare garage money to booty shaking money?
how
Mm-hmm.
you gonna be the man and tell me to quit working or something I should never had to start working if we was together?
And
This,
then here go the other part. What is the point of messing with a clear man if he ain't got no money?
yeah,
Oh, preach.
I'm
and I
trying
just
to understand what is the reason, in the words of Cardi B. What is the reason?
and she just had a baby.
You got a baby with a clear dusty. Up, God darn it. That character was based
But
on Secret Squirrel.
I
I
want her
just figured
oh,
it
gone.
out.
I want her gone.
mm,
It's just it'll be easy for them to kill her. And in autumn, you're gonna have to come back. I can hear the British in your voice, baby.
Well,
I
yeah.
all of the
still
accents is tragic
yeah.
Like for her to be from New Louisiana, like it's not hitting.
at all. But all of their accents is real forced.
Mm-hmm.
Marva say, Marva, you think so? I know Marva ain't seen it before, but Marva got some good guesses. She say Benny gonna get OPA. Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You about right, Marva. I ain't gonna say you wrong. JC say Autumn's accent is terrible. It is. Sharon say that happens in life sometimes. It happens in whose life?
What? What
What
happened?
happens?
Talking about a dusty clear person. What the
Oh.
hell you talking to him for? If I'm walking around here divinely melanated, okay, I got the sun rays and all of the moon glow bouncing off my curves and my beautiful honey colored body. Why in the name of God would I be letting Opie Taylor touch me? I need somebody to make it make sense unless he got a whole bag full of money.
And then I think it's slick because I kind of got that
Hey, Miss Lee.
colorism thing
Yep.
when when dude was like how he gonna feel about it, and she was like, don't worry about him, I got him. But the thing is are you looking at it as, well, he gave me a light skinned baby, a baby that's lighter than all of us, so that's why you so in love with him? Like I'm trying to figure it out now that I'm rewatching it.
Because remember now, when they first, that's why I told y'all, remember that crap she said, because that's going to give you an idea of what we was going to see later. Remember when she made
Mm-hmm.
that comment about Corbin talking about a waste of light skin, a waste of yellow, whatever she said?
So did.
When she said that, that was the writers. These writers are excellent. That was the writers kind of telling us, pay attention, because this colorism bullcrap with this stupid heifer going to come back.
Mm, mm.
I think that's why, good boy, it didn't really bother me too much with them writing her as ditzy and useless and disconnected, because you got to be ditzy, useless, and disconnected to mess with a broke bestie.
But
True.
it ain't the writing. It's just her acting to me.
I
It can
didn't like her
still
character. You
yeah.
said, but the acting was bad too.
Yeah, the acting is bad. She just don't give me streetwise. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mm,
she acting like a bimbo.
yeah, and
You
that
know what I'm
ain't it.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sharon Fona said, I married a poor white dude, had no idea. Girl, God
Oh
bless you,
wow.
because I could
Mm.
never. We did 5 and 6 tonight, Miss Ree. Let
But
me see.
I like how oh girl was there for her. Autumn was there for Mercedes.
You know what? That's what
And I
I be
like how
telling
she kept it on
y'all.
the and I like how she kept it on the low too. Like she didn't
That
let the
because
Mm-hmm.
girls
that's
know
what
she
real
had no
people
money.
do. That's
Yeah.
what the real girls do. Real girls ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna go talk about you just because they helped you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
but I'm
not
just
gonna,
Yep.
saying I like that she didn't I'm saying like while they was at the thing, I'm liking how she let the other girls leave and paid for it. She didn't put money on what they had. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't y'all don't need to know what's going on. I got it. You
Yeah,
know,
that's how you
because
do.
Right.
she and it's good that she even showed up the way that Mercedes
Right.
Right.
been treating her.
But
And I
that's
think
what I
that's
be
what
telling
humbled
y'all
her.
sometime though. You know, every now and then somebody will be a butthole to you. But if you look past it, give them a shot. Sometimes them people that start off nasty to you, end up being some of the realest and the closest. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just the truth. I've had people do me like that and be like, "Oh, when I first met you, I ain't like you. I thought you was stuck up. I thought this and that." And they talk to me for 2 or 3 minutes. Y'all know ain't nothing stuck up about me. But 2 or 3 minutes, they be like, "Dang, I ain't even know you was real like that." And people end up being cool with you. Mercedes just needed to get that girl a chance. While you sitting up there, these other heifers you so cool with, they weren't worried about you like that. They gave it a half a shot and was like, "Oh
Yeah.
well, bye."
Didn't want it. Really didn't want to give it anyway.
Didn't want to give
Right.
it away. Didn't even want to go up there. Hey, happy to be happy.
Cause like Gal asked her, would Mercedes really do this if it was one of y'all? She was like, no.
Yep, straight up. And at least she was honest. Gidget was telling the truth. She
She
wouldn't have.
was.
She wouldn't have did it. But I think that this was like a little bit of character development for Mercedes' character. I think we're gonna see a whole different version of Mercedes when the new season come out.
Hey, Christy.
And then
This
you
is.
want to know what's interesting?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I think these episodes regulate. I might be saying the wrong word. Anyways, responded back to what our crown chat was about.
Mm-hmm.
You and your parents and how
Yep.
to work that out. Because even though her mama's a straight,
Mm-hmm.
she does get it together and eventually work. I think Mercedes' hardness was coming from how her mama raised her, but she's seen that she can let that go and be soft. She does not have to be that hard to make it in life like how her mama was.
Right. It's true. And I think also you got to look at some of that hardness we saw in Mercedes. It came from her having to get hard so that she didn't break down every time her mama abused her. Like
True.
you can beat and you know what I'm saying and kick somebody enough times, eventually they get tough. It's just like them old people used to, tell mamas that like our mama age or whatever, stop beating that child so much. All you doing is making them mean.
Hmm.
Like my mama eventually figured that out with me, but she figured it out after she had done already made me mean. And I think that's what happened with Mercedes. In a way, I think that was part of it. Patrice was so abusive, so disgusting, so terrible that girl had to get tough just so she didn't break down and lose it. That's what I'm thinking.
You right. You right.
You seen how Diamond started having PTSD when he seen that white man? He was shaking
Yeah,
with that cigarette.
Hmm.
it's true. It's
Hmm.
true. Miss Bernice say in the end she hit rock bottom and she got to build up again. Her mama ain't crap. She sure ain't.
That
Mm-mm.
Listen,
mama wouldn't have had my money in the first place. I wouldn't have gave
never.
I wouldn't have gave her a chance to. It's just, and I get it's not that my mama would have done anything with the money. I'm just not gonna give nobody a chance. You know what I'm saying? And then you trying
Yeah.
to get a loan for the church. It ain't even to really help you. No, ma'am.
And yeah, I agree with that. But
Yeah.
Autumn was trying to give her some real advice. And again, y'all pay attention to that because remember earlier on the little slick, no good trifling dude is working for Tadell. What's his name? The godson?
Andre, Tydell,
Yeah,
Tydell
Andre.
fine.
Andre
Tydell is
Funky
fine,
behind.
baby.
You so crazy. Remember when Autumn was telling Andre Funky behind, she was giving him good like financial advice. So y'all
Mm-hmm.
pay attention to that because that's gonna play into the story too. But she was trying to
Hmm.
tell Mercedes like turn it into Bitcoin, make it digital. That way you can move your money around. And so she was like, I don't know whether she was getting it because remember Mercedes done behind talking about bitch coin. Like, girl, not no bitch. I
It
screamed.
was it was for comedic relief, but I feel like they just making the characters making it seem like people from the South are just dumb and country
And ghetto.
bumpkins. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I didn't take it as like just Southerners. I think it was kind of like the stereotype that strippers are dumb.
Mm.
Because remember, Autumn is trying to pretend to be Southern too.
True.
So I didn't get the Southern route, but I sure got that okay dumb stripper route. Because when she said Bitcoin and that girl said Bitcoin, I said, wrong road. Yeah, but her mama was really terrible, and I thought it was cute when she gonna tell her, "Oh, you got to be real dumb to stash your money in a lock at a strip club," and she was like about as dumb as
Mm.
for your mama to have in the church.
Mm, mm,
Like
mm.
that was really dumb. And I like the way their relationship was forming up too, because they were able
Who?
to
Yes.
bond once Mercedes realized like this girl don't have her daughter either, and she ain't gonna never be able to see her baby mama.
Right. It hit her. She got up and she was finna apologize to her. Like, damn, I just realized what I just said. Yeah, your child down the street. Hers ain't coming
And
back.
and I think Mercedes respected at the end like this bitch living like this, and she don't really got to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She
Yep.
driving this beat up ass car. She don't really got to like the thing. You know, I don't. I'm like that in real life. I don't. I ain't got no regular car, but I'm just saying I don't really care what nobody. I don't. I don't care enough to put it on the gram or you know what I'm saying. To, just
You
so
don't
people
gotta
can say
boast and
something about
brag.
it. Yeah, what I got is what I got. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
Right.
But
I'm
a
gonna
lot
tell
of
you
people love to
something else.
brag.
Something else that to me is like again foreshadowing. It's a lot of foreshadowing to tell you what's coming in the rest of the story. One, when you see that, and I don't know whether y'all caught it, but I caught it. That's some game stuff. That's
Mm-hmm.
real game.
Mm-hmm.
When you hustling and you doing your dirt, you stay
Mm-hmm.
in the cheapest,
Yes.
nastiest
Yes.
Amen.
flea bag. Like literally,
Yes.
you go like if you go on a little trip and you know you going to get money and do your dirt. The whole way that you down there, you don't dress up or whatever. You stay in them little crackhead hotels, them efficiency rooms, and you
Yep.
stack, you get your money, and you dip out in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
That let to me, you seeing levels to her personality. You're seeing
Mm-hmm.
somebody who definitely has financial acumen. Like she knows something,
Mm-hmm.
which lets you know this girl clearly had to work in the financial sector, whether it was banking, investing, or whatever. So she got the know-how. She has the intelligence. But that type of behavior lets you further know that she done been around some people. I almost said the wrong word, but
Some
she done
hood
been
niggas.
around some of them boys. Okay, now
Yeah.
that's
I
all
got
I'm
you.
Well,
saying. I
you know
couldn't
she did. Well, you know if when you finish it, you know she knew some of
yeah.
them real boys out of Houston because you know he got that
Mm-hmm.
same ring as the mayor. He a part of
Yeah.
that organization with the mayor, and I think that's what we're gonna see in season two.
I think so. I
Because
definitely think so.
you remember he had made a statement like they gonna come looking for me.
Yep. Which is
Mm-hmm.
which is the truth. They all gonna come looking for you. But every dog have his day and a good dog have too. Nothing is guaranteed, and I think that's what some of them boys mess up. They get to thinking that their connections is everything, and then that's how BMF turned into a movie because everybody locked up.
And
Yep.
So it's
mhm.
never nobody's ever too big to come down. If they got Griselda Blanco as tight as she had her stuff running, anybody can get got. Anybody
That's
can
what
get got.
Oh
And when
yeah,
it turn into personal vendettas and you start trying to run up on personal vendettas, that's a guarantee where you gonna get caught.
and she and she helped Mercedes, but she also needed Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
was trying to find
mm-hmm.
somebody in there that was thorough. You know what I'm saying? And Mercedes was her best bet. Them other
Yeah.
girls wasn't really wise. Them other girls, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't have did that Mercedes to Mississippi would have told everybody. You know
Hell
what I'm
no.
saying?
And
And
she probably would have stole the money and gave it to that white boy.
You know it.
And Pop Tart was too weak. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she needed somebody who was real thorough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about the Andre dude? I mean, is he cooning for the black and the white people? Does he not have no balls? Like, I feel like you need to go back home with your wife to Atlanta because down there is not where you getting it, bro. You begging and pleading and basically might as well be
Hey
on your
Angie.
knees.
Well, I can tell you this much. I know for me, I said from day one, I didn't like Andre. I never liked his character. I don't like who
Mm-hmm.
he is. I don't like nothing about him. The accent isn't bad. It's just that particular character is a horrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
he
don't like
is.
nothing about him. Like he makes me want to pick up a pipe and just do something terrible to the back of his head. Hey, la
And
la.
gonna rush
Hey
off the phone
Lala.
with his wife, but stay on the phone with Autumn now, and then
That's
mess
what I'm
around and told on
saying.
yourself.
Scumbag, straight scumbag. And then he sit up and got the nerve to be judging his goddaddy for being scum. It's like Andre,
Yeah.
you scum too.
Mhm.
Okay, and just say he is a turn off, honey. He is a whole turn off. I wasn't feeling him no kind of way. No kind of way I wasn't feeling him.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
So did y'all already find out that Mercedes had a baby?
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, we at that
Yeah,
part.
and that's what I was
I was
saying, but that mama ain't shit.
I was gonna ask how y'all
Her
felt
real
about the mother. I don't know what to call it. That mama didn't inherit the daughter. Hell,
girl, not mine.
I don't like her.
Not
I don't like her
mine.
because I feel like Shell is using this to put the screws to Mercedes. I feel like she using that child to get back at Mercedes for sleeping with her husband. That's what I think.
mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
truly what I believe. I think that's real slamming.
Girl, give me my baby before I fuck
cause
you
you,
up.
yeah, you trying to get the girl to do some shit to get some money. You don't care about that girl.
Hmm. Give me my baby.
Got her out there playing tennis. That girl don't know. Look about tennis. She was sitting there about them. She looked like me out there.
Hmm. But it makes me wonder how old was Mercedes when she had the baby.
True for
She had
him
to
to
be
get
young.
custody and her. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now I thought about that. If you hadn't mentioned it, it wouldn't have came back to mind about her getting money. Talking about how much money Venus and Serena make. So it's
Yes.
like, so you looking for this girl to make money to hand you so you can argue with her mama about who she need to take care of.
Hmm. And that baby was not out there having fun. She couldn't even hit. She didn't even know the basics of how to swing the racket. Like this is not what that little girl want to do. You know she'd rather be dancing with her mama, but because she mad at her mama, that's why she don't really want to do it. And you're encouraging it. You want her to stay mad at her mama.
Right, because that's her way of punishing Mercedes.
Girl,
That's
give
what
Hmm.
me
I
my
think.
baby, girl. If the daddy died, bitch, give me my baby.
Right.
Period.
But she
And
went
then
and fought her in court to keep that child.
I know I have a lot of friends who mama was either on drugs, had died. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that happened, but no matter what happened, they always wish they was with their mama, no matter what their mama was going through.
Yep.
hmm that's right.
But
And
for
I
her
know a
to
lot of
do
people
that,
that was on drugs and are functioning addicts still had their kids at home.
thank
Hmm.
you. I knew a lot of them too. But Mina Ruth got the insight on that. She said the writer said Mercedes was supposed to be a teenager when she got involved with that girl's daddy. So he was a grown man going with a
Mm.
teenager.
And
And
then the other
and then this
question
woman
is,
is still trying to punish her. That right there in itself is why I said all this mess about the outside children being in the house with them. And
hmm
no, it
and
because
then,
look at that
go
straight
ahead,
up.
Tanisha. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, look at how that turned out. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was gonna say maybe I also wanted to do she got her own kids, or is that the only child that was produced?
I didn't think of that.
And that's why you treating her like it too, treat Mercedes like it, because she said my daughter. She was like, I pushed her out of my stuff. I don't know what you talking about, your daughter.
No,
Y'all
you ain't
remember?
got no daughter.
You
Oh,
remember
that's
at the
messed
end
up.
of y'all remember at the end of episode 4 when when Mercedes was late and Clifford was like, "Which one of y'all want to go on for Beyonce?" And he was like, "Well, I guess I gotta go ahead and dance for these niggas and shake my fat ass and my little titties."
I died when Clifford said that.
That's,
So
But
that's
what
why
did
I
you
love
think
her.
about Gabor? What did you think about Mercedes trying to be mad because Keyshawn went on for her? I didn't understand
Mercedes
that. Why
trying to
are
be
you
mad
mad about that?
because Keyshawn went off on her about what? I didn't.
No, you say because Keyshawn went off on her
No, that's what you said. You said, "What did I think about what?"
You mean like
about.
on the stage?
Remember when Mercedes gonna tell Clifford, "You let Keyshawn go on for me"? Like basically, you let
Mm-hmm.
Keyshawn dance in my place. Because remember, the drunk fat lady told her who went on for her. She was like, "I came all the way for your last dance, but then somebody else danced in your place." And she said who, and she told her "Mi crooked letter," and so she got mad, and so then she gonna try to confront Uncle Clifford like, "You let Keyshawn go on for me." I'm
But
trying to
like
figure out with
that's
Mercedes, what did you think was gonna happen?
yeah, and it's unrealistic that she would be worried about that while she in jail.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, so are they trying to tell us or show us that
She know that the way that I think that I get why they showed it. It just didn't translate well. They said that because as us as the viewers watching the show, Miss Mississippi is the baddest bitch in the club, but they're making it like Mercedes is, and so it's like,
Mhm.
okay, you got this girl who coming from my spot, you let her dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard
mm,
that too. Cause ain't it supposed to be like Mississippi is the best dancer technically?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a matter of JC say Mercedes don't want nobody to be as good as her. So you think low key she really wants, like, once she retire, nobody's supposed to be able to dance good enough to be a headliner. So Clifford ain't supposed to have no more headliners because she retired.
Mm-mm.
That and then she probably want to be like that. What was her name? The lady who works for the mayor. She probably wants to have that type of accreditation. So when she comes back, it's all about her. Everybody's on her. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, like
Mhm.
Eloise.
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
Lita say Mercedes thought she was irreplaceable. Yeah, because I didn't get that. I'm like, why would you go off because Keyshawn danced in your place? Somebody had to dance in your place, and it couldn't be nobody that the people wasn't gonna like.
Exactly.
I couldn't understand it. I was like, why are you mad? And you sitting in a jail cell, how you got time to worry about that? Oh, okay. Spiller say, I don't think Mercedes thought nobody should have danced. Huh.
She
But how is
probably
it gonna
did.
work though? You got a whole crowd there. You got all them Negroes in that club drinking high.
And you know they want their money back.
Hmm.
Right. And Cliff wasn't finna give no refunds.
Girl, Cliff was in there getting worked on by Lil Murder. But you seen how Cliff was he couldn't believe that Murder wanted him. You know what I'm saying? He can't accept
Yes.
Hmm.
he can't accept that Lil Murder want him.
Yeah. That's, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense because you could kind of tell that too when he was over there visiting with the grandma, like how he kept just looking at him like he really here kicking it with my grandma, like he really trying to impress my grandma to date me. Like it was a trip watching Clifford go through all them teenage girl emotions, and he's a good actor.
Yeah, he
Nico
is.
Yes, he is.
Nico is a good actor because he sold that whole thing. I think he channeled into a different time from his own life because he gave
Mm-hmm.
us that for real.
Even when Lamurda was sleeping, how he was in there looking at Lamurda body and then went to the mirror and looked at his own
Hmm.
body. You know what I'm saying? Looking at his flaws, like, what does this young boy want with me?
And then I
Mm,
think it's too like because Clifford's older and from back in the day, like he said, where we gonna go? How we gonna go out? Like that ain't now, you know. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it's what Murder trying to show
But Murder
yeah,
looking at her like ain't nobody gonna mess with her. You know?
him.
I
Hmm.
think
right.
they trying to make Murder seem like this gangster.
Hmm. I mean, but that, I guess that raises another question. Can you take a dude seriously on some
Good
gangster
night, happy
stuff?
to be happy, huh?
You're not happy to be happy.
Good night.
Let me see. Lady C Red say yes, it was, and maybe he feels like he's not good enough to have love like that. I think it's the
Mhm.
love factor, and I think it's also the insecurities and looking at yourself like, everybody be looking at people like, I think I know their type. And I know that type of man ain't gonna look at me and whatever. You know how we be thinking. I think we
Very
can,
true.
I'm not gonna say Clifford is a woman because he ain't, but he does rest in his feminine energy. So, when you do have that feminine energy, you have the tendency to look at yourself and assume that you cannot attract a certain type of mate. Y'all get what I mean? And I think
Yeah.
that was that type of thing going on with him. And he really conveyed that with the facial expressions, everything. Like he gave it to us, I think.
Also,
Yeah, he
also,
did.
also with Clifford being as flamboyant as he is, that like being with Lamurda, he know that it's only a matter of time before people know what's going on, and this boy is going to be outed. And is he really going to go through that for me?
Be able to
Yeah,
handle it. Yeah.
I think that's
Like,
why later on, what we not gonna mention because Marvin ain't seen it. You gonna
Mm.
recover. But I think with that going on, I think it was a matter of
She's so silly.
You crazy, so sure
I
did.
love Zoe.
Sure
Night
did.
Marva.
Night
Night
Good
Marvin.
night,
Angie.
Marva.
Night
Good night,
Andy.
Angie. So it was a trip. Miss Reese said yes, he did the damn thing with that role. He did. He did. And it was crazy because, like you say, good boy, with him being flamboyant with it, he's like, okay, so he really, he choosing me. He really choosing.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, but it be like that though. Christian in there vacuuming.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad.
I know that was the vacuum cleaner.
Like damn, damn, damn,
I think
damn.
sometimes that happen with girls that's a little chubby too. If you
What?
want to be real, like you know what I'm saying. Y'all know I ain't lying. When there's
What'd you
somebody
say?
that's muscled out, he a little too fat, and he really trying to holler. You be like, for real, you really trying to holler? You really trying to go out in public? You
Yeah,
really
that's why I
Mm.
said I
what
can
people
feel
gonna
that.
say?
Well, I feel like that's for anybody. You know what I'm
I,
saying? Like you don't
if
know if a
you not
person is playing with you or not.
right, well, that's I won't say anybody, but I will say it's anybody if you don't fall into the desirability factor, politics, you don't have the quote unquote look of what is considered desirable. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
wonder. You gotta wonder, male or female. I went through that with some dudes. There was a couple of dudes that I liked that people probably would have been like, okay, there's no way she would like him. And I went through it, and then it was times when sometimes them dudes would be so insecure and stupid, they start accusing you of doing stuff when you ain't doing nothing because they done told themselves, ain't no way this girl like me.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I went through that a lot because what I like don't necessarily coincide with what people would think I would like. And people always judge themselves, and they try to judge you and figure out what they think your type is, or what your style is, and people really don't be knowing. And maybe that's what little murder like.
Good night, Marva.
Night Marvin. Yeah. Isn't it like a self-esteem issue too?
Mm-hmm. Lord, Zoe say Christian, them triple D batteries are truck batteries. God dang. No,
We got to keep it clean. Got to keep it clean.
no, I'm finna be nosy. Gabor,
Hmm.
you ever been in a situation like that where either somebody was questioning whether you really like them, or somebody hollered at you and you weren't sure if they really liked you?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do with that?
All the time. I just
I said, elaborate, good boy.
Yeah, look how he started laughing, right? What do you do with that?
I just try to live in the moment and not overthink it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, have you ever, like when you were younger, messed up and pushed away somebody that was real good because you
All the
couldn't get over
time.
it?
All the time.
Oh my God, you need to stop talking about all the time.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if I don't push some people away, but I don't know if it was good.
Mm. Okay, well, have you ever pushed somebody away and then find out later, like, dang, they really did like me?
Mm.
Miss Reese say, "Oh, good boy."
Mm.
Have I? No, not really. I don't think
I've
so.
done that. I've done that. SF, you gotta go lay it down. Listen, I know we can't hang too late because it is a weeknight, and I know we gotta make that money tomorrow,
Good
and we
night,
don't work.
SF.
We
Good
don't work
night.
the P Valley, so
Mm.
Oh my God, hold on. Zoe say just a little after dog, sister Christian much. Oh my God, Christian.
Hey.
I hope Christian ain't went after dog on us.
No, I wouldn't do that over the chat shit now. But we all grown. But no, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh Lord, they trying to say that wasn't no vacuum cleaner.
Back you. I
Right,
know she
Gabor.
hit that.
What? 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 Oh wow.
That's why she has the strength of them batteries. I know.
I knew what she was getting at too, talking about some D batteries or truck batteries. Y'all crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've done that before and then realized like, okay, this person really liked me. But it wasn't based on no look type thing. I thought the person was trying to set me up or something. And then I found out it wasn't that. But that's a whole different story. That's kind of hard to explain. I have to explain that another day. But it won't be out in the open when I explain it. But I really did. I thought dude was trying to set me up for something that he really wasn't. And that was funny.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. No, no kidding. But yeah, I've been in them situations that they be like, why you like me? You sure you like me? You for real? And then like after a while, when you're on that side of it, you get tired of somebody constantly asking you, are you sure you like me? What you like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
about me? It's like,
I
man,
ain't
come
never
on,
asked.
right now. I don't like nothing about you.
That's a turn off.
I ain't never
Yeah.
asked nobody that. I just when it get to getting serious, you like, okay, is this for real? You just never really know if a person is playing or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Alita says she terminating 25 people tomorrow from work.
Oh
Very
dang.
Oh, Alita,
stressful.
what happened?
I appreciate hanging out with y'all. Well, we glad we can take some of the stress off you, baby.
Bye,
Right.
Alita.
Man, look.
Mm.
Oh, thank you so much. I ain't studying them people, baby. We over here having a good time like we do. Miss Harris say, hey, good boy, what's good? Are you chocolate like your avatar?
Yes, ma'am. Black, black,
Man,
black, black, black.
okay. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, like that kind of stuff like stressed me out. Like at first, it might be like, okay, I understand. You need me to reinforce and like let you know, like, yeah, I really
Mm.
do like you. But after a while, it's like, you sure you like me? What you like about me? You sure
Yeah,
you
don't keep asking.
Yeah, I don't.
that's too much
But
for
I
me.
have done charity before too.
No.
Yo, did you say you've done charity?
I've done charity before.
Oh
Was it one of them
wow.
setup good boys where you was with the friend and she had a friend and then that other person had a friend that had to be your
No,
friend?
charity where I talked to somebody that I wasn't really into, like they was just nice or something.
Yeah.
Got you.
They wasn't all that. I
You
done
know,
done
I
some
did
charity
that one
before.
time and ended up liking the dude.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Mm.
charity no more, girl. Because you would do charity and end up you to be the one end up falling.
Yep, that's what
You
happened.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
what happened.
Yeah.
And doing
Hey,
you
he
and the
wasn't my
person
type at
stops.
all.
You and the person stop talking or something. You be like, motherfucker, really? Like they try to stop talking to you. And
Yes.
motherfucker, I was being nice to you,
To you,
bitch.
yeah. I
Oh
done
my
had that, but it mostly be like I be with my homegirl and she going to see her dude and he got a friend. Now I gotta play the charity friend. Like, oh
Mm-mm,
God.
mm-mm, mm-mm,
See, I
mm-mm.
don't do that kind of stuff. But it was okay. This what had happened. I got hooked up on a blind date. And
Mm-hmm.
when I first seen the dude, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna, humor him for the night. I'm not gonna hurt this dude feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wasn't my kind. He was chubby. Like, I don't like no chubby man. Like, no, absolutely not. No, sir, no way, no how. So I seen him and I was like, he decent in the face. He don't scare me. I just show him a lovely evening and then I'm going to go on to the house. Right? And dang, that's messed up, Lita.
It is. But
See
I
that?
understand. Because I would have quit. But yeah.
You ain't lying. Now I'm going to let you fire me. I need that unemployment.
True.
Yeah,
Very true.
it's called charity when you doing something for somebody that you're not really into. Like when you talking to somebody you're not really into, they
Mm,
call it charity.
Hey, man. It's real. It's
you doing a
real.
good deed. Hey.
And so it's like went out with the guy, went out to eat. I'm trying to smile like, good boy, you done learned me when I put that big goofy smile on is because I ain't feeling nothing is happening. So he got the
Mm-hmm.
big goofy smile all night. When I say all night, he kept, oh, you so pretty. Like you seem like you a real happy person. I'm just looking at him like, sir, You don't even know I'm just trying to make it through the night. So we ended up like kicking it all evening. Dude was so cool. Like I ended up just liking him, his energy. Like he did things like he's supposed to do things. Just the way this whole aura was whatever.
All
Child,
right.
please. That thing ended up going on for 3 goddamn years.
Oh,
Wow.
Straight up won me over, honey. Won me over. And it was the worst mistake of my goddamn life.
Oh, there.
Yeah, so no more charity. I'm with Gabor. No. 3 years I
Mm-mm.
lost on some charity.
No, we can't do that no more.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Gabor, what's your worst charity story?
I gotta think about it.
I'm
Cause
mad at
I
that
done it
laugh.
twice. I did it twice. I gotta think about which one was
Oh,
worse.
Lord.
Mm. So I have to
Mm.
say that for another day.
Dang.
Woo!
Is that bad?
Look, that's the good story.
The
You
sex was
ain't
good
lying.
though.
Nah,
The
I
sex,
really want to know.
the sex was good though.
Oh,
But
Okay.
I can't do it no more. I'm not doing it no more. Mm-mm.
yeah. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm scared
Mm-mm.
now. I'm scared. Sometimes you get that sign like turn back, detour. I'm gonna let that go because ain't no telling
See,
what all went on.
it took him a little too long.
Mm-mm.
Yes. But it was crazy because like it's funny that Gabor said charity because that is kind of how Clifford was acting. Like he thought this boy was doing some kind of charity and not really that
Hmm.
he wanted to be there.
Or that he was
Yeah.
using them to get on with the song and stuff.
Yeah. I bet I can understand how he would feel that way. But I think I'm gonna tell you something though. When Mississippi knows it behind peeping through the cracks in doors,
In real
when
life,
he
she probably would have got if Lil Murder was a real deal nigga. She probably would have got her life taken.
yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
it's some girls done died like that.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yep.
them dudes be on the down low, but that's why I feel like Murder was down low, but I don't think he was really like
He ain't
scared
want no
like
real
that.
down low. He wasn't a real
Yeah,
down low.
he
No.
wasn't. He was one of them like I think he want to tell his business when he want to tell his business, and I think he want to tell it, not nobody else spreading his stuff, and not at the time that he's not ready to do it. That's what I'm thinking. Like I don't get down low from him. I get closeted from him, but only
Mm-hmm.
barely closeted. Like he was ready to jump out the window with Clifford right away. Like man, let's go out.
Mm-hmm. To where he don't mind even showing up in front of security. Like, okay.
But it's a lot of naiveness too. Because he
Yeah.
probably never really
Mm-hmm.
thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
can just go out or whatever. No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? In
Yeah.
some places you can't.
Yeah, and with them being in backwoods Mississippi, that might not have been the best way to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they
In
are on the
town.
border of Arkansas and stuff, so they could have went up there. You could have went somewhere else.
True.
When
And then the fact that the town don't like seems to not like Clifford like it, but it seemed like Clifford done helped everybody in the town.
right, those say them
Mm-hmm.
charity cases end up being nightmares. That's how you broke and ugly and think you all that. Yeah,
Mm.
it be like that. Now I ain't never messed with the broke. I'm allergic to the broke, but you laughing, I'm dead serious. I
Mm.
don't care how fine a man is. Let me find out you broke. All of a sudden, you look like Trick Daddy to me. Just like that.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Sherry talk about this tea turning into lava. We ain't gonna let it turn to lava. Good boy is not finna tell us all that now.
Not tonight. That'll be a long show. But Lady
Okay.
C Ray, that was because he put the emphasis on me. Like, what you gonna take me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
in here looking like Beyonce in formation. What you gonna
Mm-hmm.
take me with this big old blonde wig? You know,
Yep,
Yeah.
what
he
you gonna
did.
take me?
But it was sad though, because it was almost like he was so defeated. like I'm a
Mm.
sideshow or something wrong with me. You know, you can't take nothing like me nowhere. And that was sad for me. I'm sorry.
That's why I felt like was it one of them because Clifford was, older than him. So back in the day, as he grew up, that wasn't the thing to do. But Murder looking at it like, nigga, I'm sorry, this is a whole different time setting than from when you grew up in.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I think it was interesting to watch. If Vanessa say not broke, yes, when they broke, they look like Trick Daddy. I don't care. You could be Idris Elba. The minute you tell me your checking account is in the deficit, you just got ugly than a mug. You look like Trick Daddy and Too Short had a baby. That quick.
Oh,
Uh-uh. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. So you better
That's what
tell
my
them.
auntie say. That's what my auntie say.
Yeah, you can't do
It
it.
don't even start up when you broke.
It don't. Listen, when they broke it ball up in a fist, it turned inside out. When they broke, no, 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 no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now I can work with you if your face a little strong. You a man. You ain't gotta be so pretty. But I be John around and you roll up on me talking about can I pay half for the date? Or what?
We going Dutch. He said
or
we
can you
going
come
Dutch.
get me for the day?
Yeah, can you pick me up? Can we go to listen? If you telling me to pick you up, it better be because you on federal probation and you couldn't get your license, but you got plenty of money for my pocket, my car, and now something like that I can work with.
Thank
Not
you.
anymore. I don't want no criminals no more. But I'm just saying, there was a time I could work with that. I could do some of that. I'm just telling the truth.
You ain't got no money.
Yeah, no money. Yes, Trick that in Too Short. That's what I'm saying. Like I put my hand on the Bible with that one. I don't understand that broke business. Spiller say what I'm gonna do with broke. That's what I want to know, sis. Listen, cause y'all listen. All jokes aside, they was all on Facebook with this arguing about why what's wrong with a man telling you he wants you to go Dutch on the date. Can we split the tab? What's wrong with that? You there to get to know him just like he getting to know you. Child, bye. You pursued me. I ain't come after you.
Right.
Cause I ain't never ran behind a man. That doesn't compute.
Sometimes women gotta go for what they want.
Yeah, you right. And I'm gonna want to be at the house if you asking me to
Sometimes
put
women
half.
sometimes women gotta propose to the man.
Right, and
No.
I'm gonna propose that you get the hell away from me if you ain't man enough to get down on one knee.
Thank you.
Yeah, hell to the no. Uh-uh. Thank you. That's not gonna happen.
See?
Vanessa say I'm not Dutch, I'm Black American, sir. Yo, girl, Marlette say, split the tab. I'll leave you in the check. Thank
Man,
you.
what?
Thank you. I had a friend girl over here in Houston, real cute chick. She went out with this African guy and he pulled it. Went to talking about, oh, I left my wallet. She was like, oh, that's all right. I got some money in my car. So she met him over at oh God, which one was it? I want to say the Ocean Air. Girl, this darn fool gets out there to her car and called me. She said, what should I do? I said, drive off.
All right.
Leave him right there. I said, I bet
Pull
you somebody
off.
bring him some money. I bet he had money on him. He was just trying to run game.
Mhm.
Trying to see, I'm gonna test you. Yeah, you gonna test all right. You gonna test and pay this whole tab. Now I'm not even gonna hold your hand. Shit,
And
Lord,
find
he
your
just
way
say,
home.
we all do broke. That's not our style, and we don't do them services. No, ma'am.
Mm.
Thank you. M.R. Spiller said, I used to get mad if I had to go to work and he was off. You better get up and act like you got to go to work. Thank you. No, Zoe say, ain't nobody got time for that in my Gabor voice. Yeah, ain't nobody doing no, we ain't going
But
Dutch. We ain't proposing. We ain't doing nothing. Lady C. Red say, even my pastor said, if a man don't pay for your meal, say God bless and walk away. Thank you. Andrew Mack. Oh, you done slid up in here?
hey, Andrew Mack.
Andrew Mack
Hey.
said, what's wrong with going Dutch or a woman paying or even proposing?
I
Ain't
think
nothing
women
wrong
should
with it.
propose. This is a
Listen,
new women should propose.
Andrew Mack, ain't
If
nothing
you
wrong. If
want
you can
your
find
man,
a woman
you'll
dumb
leave
enough
your
to do it.
you gonna miss your man. Y'all, some of y'all gonna miss y'all man thinking y'all don't gotta propose to no man. Y'all gotta propose to him.
And
It's okay. I'll stay
He may
single.
if
not
a
know.
man if a man wait for you to propose, he gonna have his feet in the air like Trick Daddy. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wow, wow.
Yeah, Alita said, "I'm so thankful I never experienced that. It would have been not pretty. That not would have been pretty. Yep, that's true." Sharon says, "Some of us would not talk at home about men. I thank you for doing so." Listen, I gotta keep it real. Andrew Mack, you ain't no good either. Talking about white
Uh-uh.
boy. Grab that link and come up here and tell us
And
why
ain't
he
it Andrew and Andrew? What's your first name, good boy?
Drew.
Andrew.
Say.
Ain't that nothing, Drew and Drew over here starting stuff. Cheryl said that's my people, African men. The girl ain't Cheryl, I'm not lying on them, am I? They quick to say I was testing you. I got your test, homeboy. I got your test. Marlette say my dad said that's aggressive. Mom said have your own money. I know that's right. I'm gonna always have my own money. And if I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna eat by myself.
You're right.
I can take myself out to eat. I take myself out all the time. I sure do. Now that them children grown, I got one left that's a teenager. When I leave the house sometime, I take myself out. But if I'm paying, I bet you I'm by myself. Because if I'm paying, why you here? Yep, she say that's why I'm at my house by myself. Hello.
Ma'am.
You better say it. Vanessa say, good boy, y'all Andrew twins need to knock it off.
For real, Vanessa, sometimes if you want that man and you've been with that man for a while, he might not be thinking about marriage. And you want it, you gotta let him know and get on the knee.
No, that ain't how you let a man know it, good boy. That ain't how that works.
Okay.
The women that don't know how to do it, that's how they end up on their knees. That means your mama ain't taught you she ain't taught you the game at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You better
If you
get in
want to
that
get
man ear.
married, you gotta ask that man out. You know, we've been together for a while now. You gotta get on your knees and you know what I'm saying? You gotta what Big Mama say, girl, you better go and get your man.
Man, she
You
ain't
better
never
go
say
and
that
get
though.
your man.
You so crazy.
You
Good
gotta
boy.
take him off the market for somebody else get them.
Listen,
Oh my God.
if he ain't man enough to do the needful, let them get him.
Yeah.
Let him get him.
So
Remember,
you
y'all, we talked about that in Crown Chat. Don't be scared to lose. Look here, if you ain't right, I need to lose you.
you better go over there and get your man.
Okay? You so crazy, but let's talk
y'all
about
better
this.
not y'all better not get on y'all knees and propose to no man.
Hell no.
That's gonna be your next show, good boy.
What? Proposing to a man?
No, not
Not
proposing.
proposing to no man. So it worked for some people. I seen
Yeah,
this
it work
woman on
all right.
Instagram. That's the new trend. That's the new trend for real. Some girls out there they proposing to their men.
I seen them silly heifers doing that.
Mm-mm.
Now
And the
let's go
man,
back in 5 years and revisit the issue.
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about. It's cool to get you a moment on social media. Everybody
that's
want that
real
moment on
love.
social media.
That's real love. That's
It
real
show
love.
is. It show is.
No, I'm just saying she really in love. If a woman get on her knees for that man, that means that she is in love with that man. If I see a
That
woman get
means
on her
she
knees,
desperate and stupid.
But you keep saying she's in love, so obviously he ain't.
He clearly is not. If
y'all
you
seen
got
what
to get
Chrissy
on your
did. Y'all
knees
seen what Chrissy did.
and look how
Chrissy,
it turned
Oh
out
my,
for
and
Chrissy.
right,
Look
still
how it
ain't
turned out for
married.
Chrissy before.
Chrissy got on her knee.
And she's the forever fiance.
Yes, she is.
Uh, Lord have mercy, Chrissy. Why you embarrass yourself like that? And the nigga ain't even say yeah.
He
Nope.
showed him talking about I
All
got
he said
you.
was, "I got you."
After all them years.
But
Yo,
at least he didn't embarrass her.
no, he did not
Duh.
embarrass him. Oh, he didn't. But listen, it's so funny. I just be like, okay, you doing this in 5 years. That man gonna tell you, I didn't want to marry you no way. I just didn't want to embarrass you. Like that message gonna come back.
Oh, girl, that ain't gonna hurt her feelings. That shit
Mom,
hurt your feelings.
no, that do hurt a woman feelings when a man tell you he didn't never want you.
Miss Reese
Ooh.
and her
Girl
mama whoop her
said,
49-year-old tail. Could you
thank you.
imagine a woman? Could you imagine one of your sisters or one of your friends inviting you out somewhere? You know what I'm
The
saying?
minute she
And
get
you
on her
see
knee, I'm
her,
gonna walk up and push her
and you
over.
see her get on her knees,
Man,
I'm
knock
gonna
the
and
push
cold
her
she
up.
out.
and she get the crying and be like, "Yo, I love you," and telling the man, you know, I love you so much and get
I'ma
my niece.
shove her over. As soon as she get over, I'ma knock her over and make her
No,
bust her chin.
yeah,
Cheryl
dead in the
say,
jaw.
Cheryl say she need try be in Houston. I'll be in Houston for my cousin wedding, and I want you to come laugh and see how African men. Girl, let me tell
Oh,
you, I'm the lady who makes a lot of dresses for those African weddings here in Houston, depending on the people. So a lot of my clothes be at a lot of those weddings. So the
that's
only
what's
thing
up.
I want to know is when you gonna be here so I can have somebody to hang with, because those traditional marriages be too late at night. 3 and 4 in the morning, I'm driving home scared to death that the police gonna get me or somebody else gonna get me because
Mm.
everybody else is still juking. But they be acting real crazy in there. I had one of them follow me to the car one night, Cheryl.
Oh,
Sure did. Went to talking about my uku. I say, this uku is spoken for. Don't start that. Okay, Marlette say, I can't do it. My God got it. I ain't doing it. Thank you. You let me
Mm-mm.
go, boy. I ain't lying.
Y'all gonna miss y'all man with this shit. I'm telling y'all gonna miss y'all man.
No, I already got him. We jumped the broom.
Mm.
I'm
Marlette
fine
say,
being single.
okay, Marlette say he still ain't doing nothing. Chris is still embarrassed. Yeah. Let me catch you on your knee. I'ma shove you over. As soon as you get down there, I'm gonna push you over. Hey, Boo Light.
Hey, boo lied.
Hey.
Y'all gotta get the proposing, man.
Yeah, I told you I got a proposal. I propose you get the hell away from me. I propose you don't call me no more. When I get tired of waiting on you to do what you need to do, then I'm gonna propose that you don't come back. I propose that you go fool with your mama and waste her time. I got a lot of proposals, but ain't none of them gonna be for marriage. And I mean now. We got a question. She said, "Okay, good boy, would you do me the honor?"
That ain't really. You didn't put get on my knee in there.
Oh, oh, you forgot to put in parentheses, Vanessa. I'm on
On my
one knee.
knees. No.
Y'all crazy. Yep, I'm with
Yeah,
you,
I seen the
Marlette. He
woman.
already caught, girl. He already caught.
I seen this woman propose to this man, and he put his hand out like that and everything, and people was looking around like, wow, like she really did that, and she was
Yeah.
crying, and the man wasn't even, and I think it was an African man too, and she was on her knees. She had on a dress, and she got on her knees. I seen one where this girl had her boyfriend was at the club with all his homeboys, and she came to the club and proposed to him. Oh yes, all you got to do is look on the internet, and you'll find
I
anything.
seen a child. I seen plenty of them dummies.
But
Sure.
that's the new thing. Y'all gonna have to.
So, like Cheryl, you say you're Liberian, and it's a Liberian and Ghanaian wedding next month. Girl, let me know. I'll show. Listen, I have so many beautiful native wear that I can put on, honey. I can still get in my stuff. I can put on some body magic and slide it on, and I will surely come and bring the girls. Okay, I love it. Now I haven't been to any Liberian or Ghanaian weddings, but I've been to tons of Igbo weddings, of course. I've been to Yoruba weddings, Efik weddings, Ibibio weddings. Um, Let me see. I think I went to one South African wedding. I don't know what tribe though. I don't. But yeah, I love a good wedding. I swear I love a good wedding. But they getting down on them knees. See, Vanessa, you better tell them both my knees. They need being like that. I can't. If I get down there, how am I
If you wasn't really in love with that man, you'll get down on your knees whether they was bad or not.
Well, see, here's
Oh,
the thing. If the man do what he's supposed to do, the girl will surely get down on her knees, but it ain't gonna be to propose.
no, no.
Okay?
I can
Now
do a lot of things on my
you
knees, but that ain't one.
yeah, hello. That ain't why we getting down on no knees, good boy. Not for no
Ooh,
proposals.
no,
He got to
no.
propose first. Okay? It's all night till you see the sunlight. You right, Cheryl, and I can't hang. Listen, 2 o'clock. I think the latest I stayed at a wedding was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was so mad because I drove that night. And usually if I'm gonna stay a little bit later, I'll catch a Uber because I don't like to drive at night. Like my nerves are real bad and I'm paranoid. So I drove that night and we ended up staying way too late. Ended up because it was literally two weddings that I went to. So I went to Evo Catholic for one wedding, and then they had the other one at like the I think it's called Velocity or whatever. They were doing the thing over there at that banquet hall, and it was before I knew it. It was way too late. Way too late.
So, quick question about that. This off topic, but when they do the money dance, is that just for the bride or
No,
all the
they
women?
no, it don't be for all the women. It's for the couple really. Like they may dance with the bride. I know our folks. They may dance with the bride, spray the bride, or they might end up spraying the couple.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
but it ain't. Or like if there's a live band, I've seen them spray the band. And then
Oh,
like if
okay.
you have dancers that come out, doing like traditional dances or whatever, I've seen them spray the dancers too. If those girls or those young men are like really, really, really dancing really well, those big, the big guys, they'll come out and they'll spray them. Or the band, they'll spray the band.
Okay, I always wondered how it worked.
Hmm. I mean, but the spraying can happen at any time. We spray people at wakes and funerals. So
Mm.
that's not is it can happen at any time. Baby showers, you know, pretty much any reason you can get sprayed.
Okay.
I'm serious. Marlette, you going to bed? Okay. Good night, Marlette.
Good night, my lad.
Like for real. I don't know. This whole thing was a bit much for me. The last couple of episodes. And like
Oh,
explain something to me. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You got one. Hey
I was
Keisha.
going. I'm sorry. I was gonna ask you why did you pause it and tell us if we didn't want to see that part to cover our eyes or something you said
I
when the
think I was too late. I was trying to stop JC before it went too far because I thought they was gonna show that white dude naked, and I was like, "Yo,
oh yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, Sharrell. You better tell them. Make sure they don't weigh the money over your head. It's bad luck.
Okay. They
But
got showered.
yeah. But don't wave it over nobody's head. But what got me was L. What the hell was L thinking? If you couldn't make $5,000 holding the product, why were you wanting to hold the product? You know these people need money in 2 weeks, so that means you had time to hold one time. What was you gonna do with them $5,000 when he owed $55,000?
Exactly.
I didn't understand how that works. What was he gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know what he had plans to do with that, but that wasn't gonna get him. Not quick enough, no way.
No, like you way too late. You should have been doing something behind Clifford Bay to get money. That wasn't gonna work. And then it was funny because Gidget really thought she had a man, and dude was up there like, "Don't tell her I'm in town."
Mm,
You heard
mm,
them say that, right?
I
Mm-hmm.
heard.
And then talking about the darn manager at the hotel. I'm not even gonna repeat what he said about that. Did you catch what he said about the hotel manager, Christian?
Oh yeah, it got real, real right there. I said, oh,
I
okay.
mean, and raunchy,
Mm-hmm.
and I
If that's
mean
how you
pure
feel,
raunchy.
but it do go down like it though.
I was just playing for this Sam too high maintenance.
She had to let it go.
Mm-hmm. Because
You
if you
gotta.
propose to me, if somebody proposes to me, they need to be on both knees.
Oh no, not one knee, both knees.
Both of
Both of them.
Like they begging him.
Bro, you want the rest for life, right?
them.
Do you believe in love and the promise that it gives? I wanna.
No.
I forgot copyright.
I was like, sing it, good boy, sing it.
No, don't you sing it because good boy be done sung that whole song. Y'all don't know him. Good boy would be done sung that whole song. Oh my God.
Y'all
It's
remember that
too
song?
funny.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Jacqueline said the white girl mama was hooked on them drugs.
Oh,
And what was she doing? Was she
So she
putting
was
that in a
getting her mama the
sleeve?
drug. She was putting the drug. She was getting her mama hooked. But you see,
Yeah,
her
but
mama
Mm-hmm.
used to
look,
be. You see, her mama used to be a stripper too.
yeah,
Mercedes said it.
Yeah.
yep, she
That's
said
why she
it.
was mad at Mercedes. But yes, Mercedes just said that to me. I wouldn't when it got that bitch. I wouldn't even text somebody and told them she was in jail.
Mm-mm. And then Mercedes got and said, "You the only number I can remember by heart."
Oh wow! Unfortunately for you.
Ain't it?
But you know what though? I feel like they were kind of going tit for tat when Mercedes went there. They were.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
didn't
they was.
understand why her and Keyshawn was being so extra anyway. I didn't get it. Like, what's y'all problem?
Especially Keyshawn. Like, girl, you can't stand up to nothing, nobody, honey. Just do what you are asked of. What you do with that white man.
Mm.
Um,
It just didn't make no sense. I didn't understand why they were so mad because she knew something and didn't tell it.
I can't.
I think they was mostly getting the kicked out of the fact that she needed somebody.
I
Or are
think
you saying
so.
when we have cocktails and karaoke? When is cocktails and karaoke?
JC, when is cocktails and karaoke?
I don't know because I'm not trying to get no record deals right now.
Mm.
You ain't trying to get no record deals. Really?
Hmm.
Are you sure?
Not right now.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. Cause you sure be acting like you trying to get you a record deal.
I don't look. What you mean? What you trying to say?
I'm just saying. I believe you are because you be singing mighty
And they
much.
when they got this person from NSYNC to play Derek, and we want me to believe he's supposed to be beating her.
You don't even look like his hands hard enough to beat nobody.
Right, I said they could at least add him some little muscles or something taller than her. He looks shorter than her too.
But she might be into that.
Yes, some women do like that.
She say the 17th is cocktails and karaoke. Good boy, you gonna come sing and blow it out.
I don't know. Good night, Alita.
Night leader,
Good
I ain't
night,
no mess,
Alita.
dog. I ain't no mess.
you are. You definitely are. Talk about you ain't no mess. Yes, a mess. And we love every minute of it, honey.
Mm-hmm, we do. I got your background vocals if you need me.
I want to be a background dancer.
I gotta think of what I'ma saying.
I don't want to. I can't mess you up being no back there. I
Because a
got a bad knee.
real vocalists don't need background dancers
Yes,
or
and I
good
ain't no real
background singers.
vocalist.
Real
Nah.
vocalists don't need no background singers. I can sing the song and the hook and the background.
Well,
All right.
good boy, I was just offering my
I'm
services
just
if
playing. I'm
you
just
need.
playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh man, look, that grandma. I think the grandma was actually it for me, and
Yes.
yeah, that was it for me. I was mad at her talking about that Clifford came out switching. Like, how you
Oh,
gonna say he
Mm.
came out switching?
but see, they be the real grandmamas. They gonna tell. She basically saying, "I knew when my grandbaby was born how he was gonna be, honey."
Mm.
And I'm like, how did she know?
Hey, some people turn a blind eye to stuff.
But I kind of believe that though. I remember like being in elementary, and it was a couple of guys that really had some feminine energy on them. But one of them turned out to be like a real big hoe. He didn't even turn out gay.
Mm.
JC says, Shanitra, everyone should post at least one drink recipe in the community tab for cocktails and karaoke. Nah, let's not do that.
I love y'all too.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not. We could post that in the chat once we in the Zoom room. Well, let's not do it on the community tab because our community tab be busy anyway. Anyway,
And Sanitra, what did you think about the ordeal with the half mixed brother and the two white brothers?
you know what? Y'all ain't gonna really believe it, but I feel like them white brothers wasn't wrong.
Hmm.
I
you
felt
just
bad for them
you
to get
just
had
don't
to
like
share their
Andre.
property.
You just don't like Andre.
No, not Andre. This wasn't by Andre. This was by Corbin. I didn't like the fact that they had to share their property with somebody that wasn't legitimate.
Girl.
I'm
She
serious.
said legitimate.
I mean, come on, you the host child. Why should they have to
True.
share their property with you?
Because
I
You know,
wasn't
something
mad at
that
the
you
boys for how they felt.
the daddy left it in
Hey,
the will.
Chanel, huh?
Because the daddy left it in the will.
Like I understand that, but I'm just saying I understand legally that it is what it is, but I also understand how they felt. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like anybody fronting like these guys shouldn't have felt away. You
hmm
crazy? Because I know I would have felt away. I probably would have did something to him. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You take my
Before I'd
damn
have
daddy
let you
money.
spend $1 of my daddy's money, I wouldn't care
That's
how
his
you
daddy
got you.
too. His daddy can control his urge for that nigga. Let me
Ooh,
from that from that woman,
I
the
understand.
queen of all queens.
Yeah,
He couldn't resist that urge.
and like
He
I
had to
get
have
it,
some of
but
that.
at the
He
same
had to have him
time,
some of that.
but can you not see where those brothers were coming from and how they felt about that? Because they were talking about, like he damaged his real family in order to lay up with your mammy.
Well, look, if you're mad at that, then don't take you ain't gotta take the land from the daddy. If you so mad at him, don't take the land.
No,
True.
it was the fact of they wanted the land because they felt like
I
it was their birthright and their inheritance. But
hmm
I think for them it was like now we can't even do what we want to do because here's this person talking about a legacy. It's like you ain't never had no legacy. Your legacy is your mammy was a maid.
hmm
I
But
And I
mean,
see,
can
I sympathize with them.
okay.
I
and I
did.
can
I
see
thought they
both
were
sides.
buttholes, but I sympathized with them.
But I gotta get off because I gotta go eat my last meal and put these clothes in the washer.
We all finna get up out of here. I'm just
Okay.
glad you're not cooking because you be cooking every night.
Well, I cooked 2 packs of meat yesterday, so I'm good for like
Okay.
2 more days. For like two
For
more
two more
days.
days, then you got to go back to cooking.
Yeah.
Zose for the ninja maid. I'm done. I'm not fooling with y'all. Yeah, they wanted that money. Yeah, they was
hmm
mad about that. That once again, daddy's indiscretion is ruining everybody's good time. So yeah, I sympathize with them boys. I did.
And I think instead of him trying to do like a brother thing and keep it in the family and all
Yeah,
that,
like
like
ain't no family.
no,
They not no family with you, boy. You
take
crazy?
your money and go on.
Yeah, take your little
Good
change
night,
and go quick.
Zoe.
Night
Good
Zoe, we
night,
all finna go,
Good
girl.
night,
so.
y'all.
Vanessa said, imagine when Arnold Schwarzenegger died and he got the maid son that looked like him. Girl, that's gonna be a
And the
hot
rest
Ooh.
of
pussy.
them, and the rest of them don't even look at like them.
Yep, but
Mm.
that one show gonna look like him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, y'all, we
Mm-mm-mm.
done sat up in here, we done revisited the Pynk, we done talked about it, we done beat all the horses to death, back to life, and back to death again. So good night, everybody. If you did not hit the like button, please hit the like button for me. Please, please, please. Spiller said, I'm glad I ain't had that problem. Girl, me neither. I ain't had none of them problems. My daddy was not no Rolling Stone. Thank you, Lord. But y'all hit the like button for me. If you new here, subscribe. Y'all sweet dreams, say your prayers. We'll see you tomorrow at Crown Chat. And y'all have a wonderful evening. Night night.
Good
Good night,
night.
y'all.